Is the function shown linear? Here we have y equals 2 times the quantity of x minus 1 and then plus 3. And really what this question is asking, it says, is the function shown linear? Well, what that means to me is, does the function have a constant rate of change? That's what defines a linear function, is that constant rate of change. So if you can say yes, you have that constant rate of change here, you can definitely say the function is linear. Well, let me go ahead and simplify this a little bit on the right-hand side. Maybe we can get rid of the parentheses by distributing the two, combine some like terms, and then take another look at this function. So I'll distribute the 2 here using the distributive property. So it's going to be y equals, and then 2 times x makes 2x, and then 2 times negative 1 makes negative 2, and then that's all for the distributing, and then we still have this plus 3 afterwards. We can't ignore that. So here I can see we can combine like terms with this negative 2 and plus 3, and negative 2 plus 3, that's the same thing as 3 minus 2 really, which is just 1. So it's 2x plus 1. So the function simplified is y equals 2x plus 1. Okay, so now we need to answer the question about the constant rate of change. How can we show whether this has a constant rate of change or not? Well, you can make a table. And let's see, 0, 1, 2, 3. And we'll do inputs and outputs. So input is 0. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Input of 1, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Input of 2, 2 times 2 is 4, and then plus 1 is 5. Input of 3, 2 times 3 is 6, and then 6 plus 1 is 7. Now I went through that kind of quickly, but you could go through and do the substitutions and write each step if you would like to. So let's look at the rate of change here. We have 2, 2, 2. The rate of change is 2 each time, as shown right here. And in fact, if you have something in the form y equals mx plus b, where the x has no exponent, or an exponent of 1, there's no exponent written there, in other words, you're going to have a linear function. This is the general form, y equals mx plus b. So this m is the rate of change. And it's always 2, which means it's constant. So that's kind of a long way of explaining that this is a linear function. And I wanted to address how you simplify this function, also how a constant rate of change is connected to the definition of a linear function, and also show you y equals mx plus b is the general form for a linear function.